Welcome friends in science lecture lesson 12 electricity. Today we are going to understand the sums which are given inside your book, that is sum number 12.10. So we'll start with sum number 12.10. This sum number 12.10 suggests that an electrical iron consumes energy at the rate of 840 watts when heating is at the maximum rate. So at maximum rate, that means the iron is on the full. If you make the iron full, work on the full potential, then it is going to show the power consumption of 840. And if you minimize it out, like if you want to iron a soft clothes, so you minimize it out, so it works on the 360 watts, the same iron. So when heating on the minimum resistance, the voltage is obviously 220 because the source is same. So what is the current in each case that we are supposed to find? So we are having two power consumption. The first power consumption is 840 watts, that is maximum heating, and 360 watts, that is the power consumption is minimum heating. Now the voltage is 220 volt. So we know the equation P is equals to V into I. So here current we want to find, so current will be equals to power upon voltage. So in the first case, the current will be P upon V. So 840 upon 220 comes out to be 3.82 ampere. In the same way, resistance is equals to V upon I. So we know that voltage is same, that is 220 in both the cases. So dividing by 3.82 as in current, we get 57.60 ampere ohms of resistance which is offered by an iron. That means this is a because it is heating maximum, so the resistance is also maximum. Here in the second case, the current will be equals to 360 upon 220. So the current consumption is 1.64 ampere. In the same way, resistance will be 220 divided by this amount of current, that is 1.64. The answer comes out to be 134.15 ohms. So here in both the cases, if you see, here the potential is here the resistance is very high and here the resistance decreases. Why? Because the heating also effects decreases, and the lower resistance is offered, so heating becomes less, and the current consumption also becomes less from first to the second. Fine. The next sum is 12.11. In 12.11, the electrical iron consumes 12.11, 100 joules of heat is produced each second in 4 ohms resistance. Find the potential difference across the resistance. So 100 joules, that means this is an heat energy of 100 joules is produced and 4 ohms resistance is offered. So potential difference you need to find it. Now if you see this example here, we know the equation P is equals to IV. So putting I as equals to V by R, so it turns out to be V square by R. Why? We know this equation P is equals to V square by R, that we have learned in the previous lecture. So V square will be equals to P into R. So V will be equals to root of P into R. Putting the values of power here, what is the power here is, because they have given 100 joules per second. If you see to the sum, they have given the consumption is 100 joules is produced each second. That means this is particularly the power only. So 100 joules per second, you can keep, this is 100 joules per second, this is power, and this is 4 ohms. So 4 multiplied by that will be 400, and root will be equals to 20 voltage. So you can find it directly. In book they have given it in some another method, but this is then very convenient to do it in this manner. The next sum is 12.12. An electrical bulb is connected with 220 volts generator. The current is 0.5, that is 0.50 or 0.5 ampere. Then the power in the bulb is, so this is quite easy, that power is equals to P into V into I. So power multiplying with the current, So Vi, that is 220 multiplied by 0.5, that stands out to be 110 voltage or joules per second. Fine. The next is 12.13 sum. In 12.13 sum they have given an electrical refrigerator rated 400 watts. So refrigerator is having the machine that is a compressor of 400 watts operate for 8 hours a day. So a refrigerator must be there which is having 400 watts and it is work 8 hours a day, and the cost of energy to operate for 30 days, so at 3 rupees per kilowatt hour. So this is the cost we need to find, and how much is the cost for 30 days. So first of all, power consumption is 400 watts. The time period is 8 hours per day multiplied by 30 days. So total number of hours for the entire month is 240. So 240 hour consumption is there for an entire month. So total energy, heat energy is equals to P into T, because P is equals to H by T, that we know it. So power is there 400 and total number of hours is 240, right? So this will be power multiplied by time, that turns out to be 9600 watt hour. This will be watt hour. Fine. And dividing with 1000, it turns out to be 96 kilowatt hour. 96 kilowatt hour. So this will be 96 kilowatt hour. Now the cost for it is 3 rupees per kilowatt hour. So 1 kilowatt hour for 30 days is, so 1 kilowatt hour consumption is equals to 3 rupees. Fine. So for this many hours for this many kilowatt, how much? Fine. So 96 kilowatt multiplied by 3 turns out to be 288 rupees. So the month bill comes out to be 288 rupees for just for only for refrigerator. That means an heavy refrigerator costs 288 rupees bill for an entire month. Fine. I hope so you must have understood these sums. Fine. So thank you for this particular lecture.